if you're completing different content for each platform that you're on, respectfully, why are you doing this to yourself? Well, let me tell you, I do not have the time. I don't have the energy. And definitely not enough caffeine to wake up in the morning and say, okay, now I need a YouTube idea, a TikTok idea, a blog idea, a Pinterest idea, and a short, and maybe a community post. Absolutely not. We are going to work smarter than that. So welcome back to the Creator Corner, where I share things I learned as a content creator, the good, the bad, the things that actually work, and the other things that make me question every decision that I had. Today I'm going to show you how to take one idea and use it on different multiple platforms. And no, I'm not saying take the same video and upload it 7 different times and calling that a content strategy, because that does not work. You don't necessarily need to create more ideas. You need to learn how to get more out of the idea that you already have. So let's take one of my gaming reviews, for example, Camperman Make It Home. Spoiler, I do not understand the hype of this game. Yes, it's cute. Yes, it's a tiny camper. Yes, the aesthetics are adorable. But I just don't understand the hype of this game. I literally seen everybody talk about this game and play this game, and after I got done playing it, I literally sat here and said, did we play the exact same game? That opinion was my content idea. Not I need a TikTok, not I need a YouTube video, not I need a post, not I need a Pinterest pin. That was my full idea. So what I did was I took that one idea and I made it into different content for different platforms. For me, YouTube, my long form video, is where I can give the whole story. I'm literally not trying to cram everything into 30 seconds. My YouTube video would be, well, everybody said this game was absolutely amazing. I disagree. I talk about why I bought it, what do I expect, what I liked, what I didn't like, how long it took me to finish, and if I think if it's worth the money or not. That's the full meal right there. Everything else that we're about to create, those are snacks. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love a good snack? I know I do. Long form videos give you room to actually establish your opinion. Now we're going to take our strongest moments from that review and turn those into YouTube shorts. And I have came across other people who sometimes overcomplicate repurposing their video. So you don't need to summarize your every 10-minute video into 60 seconds. Okay? You don't need to do that. You just pick one interesting point. For Campervan, maybe it would be, I finished this game in 3 seconds and I sit there when the credits rolled and be like, oh, so that's it? Boom, bada bang, there's your short. Or maybe I make it about, how bright the visuals were and why I don't think cute automatically makes it cozy. One long form video could potentially give me several shorts because I am pulling individual conversations out of a bigger conversation. And in this, somebody watches a short and they want my full opinion, they can go and see my long form video. We're basically creating a content ecosystem here. Look at us be fancy! So now we're gonna talk about a blog post. So we're gonna be taking that exact same idea, and this is where we go even deeper. A blog review can include things like some things that might be annoying to watch during a actual video. You have pros and cons, your FAQs, Steam Deck compatibility, who I recommend this game for, the alternatives, more screenshots, my final thoughts added into it. Google can potentially help somebody discover that review when they're actively searching information about that game. That's why I absolutely love having a website. A video can entertain you. The blog can become a resource. Same opinion, different purpose. See what I'm saying here? So now, let's talk Tiki-Talkie, aka TikTok. I'm not gonna upload my 9-minute long form video on TikTok and hope that someone watches the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna take the most interesting opinion into my long form video and turn that into a TikTok video. I'll probably start with, I need somebody here to explain why Campervan Make It Home is such a hype, because I genuinely feel like we played 2 different games here. Now we have a full-blown conversation. TikTok gets the bold opinion. YouTube gets the complete review. Your blog post gets the detailed resource, the same idea, 3 different content ideas. And now you can do those for a community post. This one here is ridiculously easy. I absolutely love this one. It's my favorite one. You take the conversation from your video and then you ask your community about it. For example, I'll ask like, what's a cozy game everyone seemed to love that just did not click for you? That's literally it. Boom, you're done. You don't need to write another review. You don't need another idea. You are literally taking a conversation that you had in your video and bringing it to your community. And sometimes their answers that they give you, wait for it, gives you a whole nother idea for new content. The content is literally feeding itself. We love Self-Efficient Queen. We freaking love it over here. So now we're going to talk about Pinterest, because this is another place where people make this extremely more difficult than what it needs to be. So you already wrote the blog, you already have something to send to people. Now you just need the pin. The pin could be like, camper van, make it home. Is it really worth the hype? Create a graphic on Canva. Literally, Canva is godsend to me. I use Canva all the time. It is literally like having a group project. You connect it to the review and you're done. I don't need to reinvent my entire personality just for Pinterest. I'm simply packaging the exact same topic for somebody who's searching and browsing there. And another important thing, repurposing content does not mean copy and paste, boo-boo. Let me say that again. Repurposing is not reposting. Every platform has different culture. People aren't opening TikTok for the same reason they're searching on Google. Somebody who's watching a 10-minute video is going to give me a completely different level of attention for someone who's going to be watching a short. So I just changed the packaging up. The message itself stays consistent. The presentation is what changes. Start with the idea, not the platform. Instead of sitting down thinking, okay, what am I supposed to post on TikTok? I come up with, what am I going to talk about this whole entire week? It could be a game, it could be something that I learned about content creating, it could be a review. Once I pick my topic, then I figure out how that topic belongs on each platform. And let me tell you, that saves me so much creative energy. A lot of people think that creator burnout is because they're creating too much. But it's mostly caused by consistently forcing yourself to come up with something new every single time. A new idea, a new idea, a new idea, a new idea. Eventually, your brain's gonna look at you and say, I have given you everything I had. Good luck. You also don't need to be everywhere, and I want to make this very, very clear. Just because I am showing you how one idea can become multiple pieces of content doesn't mean you need to be on 7 different platforms. Please don't leave this video and go make 6 different accounts on 6 different platforms. That's not the lesson here. Use the platforms that you like and that make sense to you. If it's TikTok and YouTube, perfect. If it's just YouTube, that's perfect too. The point is that you don't have to be everywhere. The point is to stop making your job harder than what it needs to be. I really think creators spend way too much pressure on themselves of reinventing the wheel. You don't need to spend hours playing a game, recording, editing, researching, and putting it into a thoughtful review. Use it. Literally get everything you can out of your idea, because you already did the hard part. You created something worth talking about. Now you're just trying to find different ways to continue the conversation. Work smarter, not harder. And join our little corner here on the internet. Here in the Creator Corner, I'm going to talk about things that I'm doing, things that have worked, things that I have learned as a content creator. And I'm not here to pretending that I have all the answers, because let me tell you, I do not. I'm just showing you what's working for me and what absolutely did not work for me, in hopes to save you a few headaches along the way. Until next time, stay cozy, keep creating, and remember, you don't always need a good idea. You just need to do more with the good idea that you already have. I'm Uni, and I will see you on the next one.